Hello, my name is Emily. Welcome to the Great Lunar Expedition for Everyone, and today I'm going to be going over Module -1, Navigating Google Classroom. Module Overview. In this module, we'll be going over classwork, module slides, activities, tutorial videos, handout sheets, and the next steps. The learning objectives are to become familiar with the different types of classwork and how to navigate Google Classroom, to learn the general layout of the module slides, tutorial videos, handout sheets, and quizzes, to learn how to navigate the Panopto videos, and to learn how to fill out the handout sheets. A quick note that the screen that you're seeing is the admin screen, which is where we edit Google Classroom and create assignments. Your screen will look a little different, but the general layout is the same. Classwork. Under the Classwork tab in Google Classroom, you will see a number of different assignment types, including topics, materials, assignments, and quiz assignments. Topics. Each topic acts as a subheading under the Classworks tab, detailing the number of the module and the topic that will be covered by the module slides and tutorial videos that are contained within materials, assignments, and quiz assignments. Under materials, you will find links to tutorial videos, as well as the module slides and important information about each module. Under assignments, you will find links to handout sheets referenced in the module slides. These handout sheets are in Google Doc form. In each module slide, there will be several activities in order to demonstrate how each sensor in the LunaSat is used. Each of these activities has a corresponding worksheet to follow along in. Handout sheets do not need to be printed and can be edited online. Quiz assignments. Under quiz assignments, you will find links to quizzes in the form of Google Forms. These quizzes are not for a grade and will not affect your performance. Quizzes are intended to help with your understanding of the material in the module slides. You can fill out these quizzes with your team. Material and the module slides. Most module slides are laid out in a similar way. I will pull one up as an example. Module Overview contains a list of all module subheadings and a list of learning objectives. The why describes the reason for using a sensor and how it'll be used on the moon in a summary. How the sensor works contains sensor specifications such as the sensing range, accuracy, resolution, etc., and how it records data and how it interacts with other sensors in the power, and a summary. The code overview contains an overview, file path, and reviews what each part of the code does. An overview of activities, which lists each activity by number, name, and a brief summary of what activity we'll test. The activity number, each module will have 1 to 4 activities, a number and a name. And the next steps, which gives a number, name, and a brief summary of the next module. Note that not all modules will be laid out in this way. Some will have additional sections that go into greater detail about the code or the structure of the sensor being addressed. Activities. Similarly to the modules, each activity will be laid out in a similar way. Materials and code needed lists the materials required for the activity and the file path for the code. Most material lists are similar: a LunaSat, colored cables and a USB, Arduino installed on your computer, and an FTDI. But some lists require additional materials, like an additional LunaSat, bridge connectors, or items from the activity components box, and a summary and overview, which gives a summary of the steps and the goal of the activity and what is being tested. Each activity will be laid out in a similar way. You'll start by uploading the code. Most activities will have you pull up the code in Arduino installed on your computer in Module 0, plug the LunaSat into the computer, verify and download the code onto the LunaSat. Then you'll perform the experiment by walking through the steps of the experiment, including iterating with the sensor in a particular way, and observing the results. Most activities will have you use the serial plotter and/or the serial monitor under the Tools tab in Arduino to observe the sensor readings. Note that similarly to the module layout, not all activities will be laid out in this way. Some will have additional sections that go into greater detail about the code and have you make minor changes to the code or add and subtract things from the Lunasat, such as bridge connectors or connection wires. Tutorial videos. Along with the module slides in the material section, tutorial videos are divided up by subheadings in the module slides. Tutorial videos are recorded on a platform called Panopto. Activity videos correspond to the activity slides in the modules and provide a step-by-step walkthrough of the activities. You will be able to switch between 3 different screens: a display of the code, a top-down view of the Lunasat, and the module slides. I will pull one up as an example. Videos are labeled with a module number, the M, and the video number, the V. Some activity videos are labeled as a walkthrough, a .w, as you can see right over here. Or with an .I, which means independent. A walkthrough goes through the activity step by step, and an independent gives a brief summary of the activity. An example of a tutorial video is up on the screen. You can see the contents, which go through each part of the code, or each part of the module. You can switch between screens over here, which will have more than one camera option. You can view the module slides with the slide button. You can see the module slides down below, as well as a narration screen and the code displayed during your activity. You might also be able to see a top-down view of the Lunasat as it's being used. Note that details and discussion sections in the far left of the screen, right here, can be ignored. Details list whose account the video is recorded on, and discussion is locked. Next is handout sheets. Most activities will have a corresponding handout sheet to follow along in. The required handout sheet for each activity will be listed in the materials list of each activity, if needed, and will go by the same name as its activity. Most handout sheets will be laid out in a similar way. Handouts are divided up into tasks, aligning with the steps laid out in the activities in the module slides. I will pull one up as an example. Sometimes there are bullet lists defining different terms, or a checklist to follow along steps in. Sometimes there will also be a blank space to fill in your answers. There might also be tables, similar to blank and open answer spaces, which provide a space in which to record data observations, usually from the serial monitor or the serial plotter. Note that these handout sheets are not for a grade and will not affect your performance. Handouts are intended to help with your understanding of the material in the module slides. Finally, the next steps. Congratulations on completing Module -1 Navigating Google Classroom. You now have the tools and skills you need to navigate the remaining modules, videos, and activities. Your next module will be Module 0, Getting Started. You'll learn about unboxing the Lunasat, hooking up the Lunasat to the FTDI, and downloading Arduino. Thank you for participating.